Hey, you are now listening to the Nasi Lemak Podcast. I am Shanghuan.
Hi, my name is Cynthia.
Okay, so recently I came across one video on social media. To me, it's very interesting. There is so many lubang on the road until this uncle tak boleh tahan. The lubang, I'm referring to is actually the potholes on the road. Okay, so in this video itself, right, is that this uncle, it actually went viral on social medias.
Yeah, I saw.
So basically, this uncle that I think it happens in Klang. It happens in Klang. Okay, so basically this uncle like couldn't stand there is so many potholes on the road. So basically what he do is that he pay for himself. No, I should say he pay by himself to fix the potholes. And it's not only pay, he also fix the pothole by himself. And after that, what he do is that he used the yellow paint to paint DUIT SAYA on the road.
Yeah.
On the path that
he fixed.
That he fixed. The reason that he actually write DUIT SAYA on for people that don't understand DUIT SAYA means
My money.
my money. Okay? So basically I think in summary, the reason why he did so is that he just wanted to remind the local council or the local authorities or even the politicians, the local politicians that please fix the road. And I'm facing this. This is my contribution, not yours.
You can go out and say if like somebody is like scolding him, hey, Jalan Papakau ah. Yeah lah.
Yes. No. Probably his daughter or his son can say that's my Jalan Papak Saya. Okay, so yes, probably people might ask, is it really that many lubang on the road? As a kid grows up in Johor, to be very honest, I never know there's lubang or like the potholes on the road. I mean, as a Johorians, we are kind of very proud with our road.
Oh, I guess
everything is well maintained, well fixed.
Yeah, I heard you said that your Sultan will come out to check.
Yes, exactly. Like definitely, Sultan Johor will definitely not allow
the Agong right now.
The upcoming Agong. Yes, while we are recording this podcast, our upcoming Agong. When is our inauguration? I think it's like
31st
of January. Yeah. Okay. So, is it really that many lubang on the road? Like, what do you think?
People used to complain about Penang having a lot of potholes, but when I come to KL, sorry lah, the number of potholes here in KL cannot compare to Penang lah. Alamak,
Yes.
Penang pothole is so little only lah. We still have it, but not that much as compared to in KL, in Klang Valley lah.
Yes, I think probably everyone that driving or even everyone in KL, Klang Valley, KL, Selangor can definitely resonate. Yes, there is so many potholes on the road and the road condition is terrible.
Yeah, especially in those like industrial areas like
Yes.
Sungai Buloh lah, Kepong lah, Shah Alam lah.
Let me share with you as in terms of Kepong, right? So 10 years ago when I first came to Kepong, there's one single pothole on the road that I met this pothole 10 years ago for the first time. After 10 years, to be exact, 12 years. So this pothole, this lubang, still there.
Still exists.
And this lubang actually expanded. So it means that it's just like us living humans or animals that we actually grow up. So this lubang also grow up.
Grow bigger.
Yeah, grow
and
bigger
deeper.
and also there's sampah inside the lubang. So yeah, so basically I would say yes, there's too many potholes on the road. And these potholes is like probably, I don't know, like some people might say, so lubang lah, we already used to it, like potholes are everywhere. Like what's so special about it? But I would say these potholes is like nothing so special, but probably it can be one of the signatures of Malaysia one day. Probably, I don't know. Yeah, but then I would say these potholes is kind of very dangerous. Yeah. So first, to the motor riders, that the motorcycles, the motorbike riders. So the potholes can be actually dangerous for them if, let's say, they do not aware there is a lubang on the road. They might accidentally fall into it, or they might accidentally cross it and fall down. I mean, that could potentially cause accidents, or even just imagine raining. I mean, raining and flooding in KL is kind of
Normal.
to us. So imagine
The hole is full with the
it's being
water.
covered by the water. It's like flooded, and the drivers or the riders don't really realize there is a hole there that could cause accident. Definitely.
I think not just motorcyclists lah, like for car as well lah. If like you didn't realize that there's like a potholes there and then you just drive over it, it's really harming your car.
Yeah, it potentially might cause damages. And I'm not too sure whether this is something real, because I do saw a memes on social medias that they say how big a potholes can goes in Malaysia, which is basically one single car can drop into, can plunge into the holes. I wasn't too sure whether this is something real. I think I do saw this post on social medias.
I think that's because there's like a news where like if not mistaken, Myvi that drops into the
potholes.
But it's not because of the potholes, but it's because of the road damage or something like that.
Yes.
I'm not sure. Is it?
I guess someone make it a memes as in like how big a potholes can be in Malaysia, which is basically it can fit a car. Yeah. So yes, potholes definitely nothing special, but then it definitely dangerous for the riders, especially the motorcycle riders and also the drivers. Because even us like driving, right? Sometimes we know there's a pothole there. Our first reaction is definitely we are trying to dodge it. While we are trying to dodge it, sometimes it could accidentally or even unnoticed there is cars or even bikes coming from the other side. So that also potentially causing accidents, or worse, it might took someone's life away. Yeah. So as you mentioned, after you came to KL, the numbers of potholes that you realize is definitely much more than Penang. To me personally, no offense, from Johor, I definitely don't really experience that much of potholes. So what is your worst experience with the potholes on the road? Or like whether you witness or even you personally experience it?
I won't consider it as like a worst experience lah, but like one of these experience is that it was raining and my car is full of people. So that time I think we came back from production, then they are like all asleep in the car. So I was like driving and then suddenly like boom, like damn loud. Like I didn't see there's like a whole potholes like beside there because it's raining. It's already covered with rain.
Yes.
Yeah, and then everyone from the car just like awake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I remember one of our teammates like, you have to go and check your car, later your car alignment like sengya or whatsoever. Then I'm like, shh, don't say. Like, really, you have to go and check your car. My boyfriend's car like this. Then the tire got in Rosa. Then I'm like, shh, don't say. But she keep on saying.
Yeah. Yes, definitely, if let's say you're driving through the potholes in faster speeds, or even without realizing it, it could be potentially causing damages to your alignment, the wheel alignments and so on, or even worse, it might cause damages to the bottom part or even the bottom units of your vehicles. Yeah. So so in terms of worst experience, right? Definitely I would say my experience with potholes is like literally daily whenever that I'm driving, especially in Kepong area. Yeah, because basically there are potholes everywhere. So that is like experience. Worst experience I would say is not me personally, but what I witnessed. So there's one day that while I was stopped by the traffic light, so I do witness a car trying to dodge potholes on the road, And while I don't know, he or she. So basically, while this driver trying to dodge, right, to the left. So I think he didn't really realize there is a motorcycles coming from the back, which is on the left side. So he or she trying to dodge the potholes, and he or she turned to the left, and he actually crashed the motorcycles. Yeah. So I think so far that is what I witnessed as in like the worst about the potholes on the road. And I do not know what is the conditions of that riders on the spot, because basically I think after that crash, I just saw the riders was like lying on the floor, not moving. I wasn't too sure what's the conditions. Yeah. So basically that is how dangerous a potholes can be. Yeah. So hopefully our authority or even government can look into this matter, like trying to fix the potholes on the road, or even like try to maintain the quality of the road, so that every drivers or even every riders can actually travel safely on the road. Yep. So what is your experience with the potholes on the road? So let's share with us in the comment areas. It could be something funny that you ever witnessed, or like something bad that you ever experienced with the potholes. So do share with us. We always welcome and love to hear from you. Thank you for listening to the Nasi Lemak podcast. Thank you.